Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of OrangeTee Producer Talk, OPT. And together with us today is Sam Lim. Sam has joined us recently. So Sam, can you share with our audience how many months you are in OrangeTee and how is it so far?
Sure. All right. First of all, good morning, Raymond. Thank you for having me on this very first OPT, OrangeTee Producer Talk. All right. Super stoked. In fact, this morning, I'm looking forward to this, right? So how many months am I in OrangeTee? This is my 6th month.
6 months.
Coming 6 months.
Fly past already.
Half
a year.
Half a year. It felt like 1 or 2 months,
And
honestly.
a lot of things happen, right?
A lot of things. A lot of good things happen, actually.
Wonderful. Tell us more.
All right, so this is my 5th year in the industry, okay, and I pivoted over to OrangeTee over the past half a year, okay, for a few main
Just
reasons.
5 years.
5 years.
Wow,
right,
but every time I interact with you, I feel like you are so experienced and so always full of energy and running the business with so much passion.
Thank you, sir. Because I think I would say my environment, the environment shapes me to be who I am today. Okay, so give just for context, in my first 4 years, right, of my real estate career, my number of OTPs that I transact, okay, I would say in a year roughly around 8-9 OTPs in a year, right? But in OrangeTee, every month, right, that 8 or 9 per year, right, becomes my 8 or 9 per month.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
that's how much I've leaped forward, right, in terms of progression.
Wow.
All right, and it's also because of the company support, okay, the environment that shapes me to who I am today. Give you, for example, Raymond, in fact, last night, I just ended my podcast in OrangeTee building at around 10:30, 11 p.m.
Wow.
And it's all thanks to the resources from the company that I'm able to show professionally on screen. Because I don't have a podcast room at home, certainly I got to have a podcast room somewhere else, right? Because people nowadays, they really want to see, right, agents being very professional, reliable, credibility, right? And I feel that OrangeTee has this to support me and my team.
Wonderful. So, share with us, what is your secret to getting so much leads and so many OTPs done every month? I think as an agent on the ground, sometimes we hear of 8-9 OTPs a month. That's a very good so-called achievement and consistency.
That's right.
And like what you say, most agents probably be happy with 8 to 9 per year.
That's right.
But you're doing it per month. So what is your secret sauce?
Okay, so secret sauce, right? So just put it in context. 5 months, coming 6 months in OrangeTee, okay? We are still scaling.
Okay.
So my agents averagely, right, one of my top producers, so last month he has done 16 OTPs.
16?
7 sale for HDB, 7 purchase for HDB, and 2 landed sale.
Wow.
It's crazy. The
Amazing.
numbers of, it's crazy. And honestly, right, all of this can only happen, like I said, one thing is the environment. It's very, very important. So previously, when I was in my previous ex-agency, right, a lot of people tell me that your agency will shape you to be who you are. I don't really quite understand at that point of time. Maybe at that point of time, my first few years, my infancy years of in real estate, I was also still finding my niche. I do not know what works for me, what doesn't work for me. But I honestly, I would say, nowadays, what really worked for me is the social media platform. Okay, the main difference from my first 4 years to my present year, right? It's the social media platform.
I see.
So this social media platform itself, a lot of us tend to overlook. We tend to feel that, hey, social media today can use or not, how to use, right? Effective or not. I post 1, 2, 3 bolang leh. Nobody inquire. I've been trying for half a year. Nobody inquire.
Yeah, because it's a big platform.
It's a very big platform.
Lots of content.
Marketplace is huge. Contents are flying everywhere. So what sticks to the consumer, right? That is one question which I always ask my agent. Right? What is your strength? You must identify your strength. SWOT analysis, your strength, weakness, opportunity, and your threats, right? So we have to understand what our present standing right now in the market. So that was what I did different, right? Because honestly, 4 years of being an average agent, I'm sick and tired of it. And I've seen people out there wanting to be an agent, right? And they are willing to put in the hours, and agents can make top dollars. All of us know.
True.
In this industry,
sales sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit, right? I've seen, we have seen millionaire producers, we have seen, rising millionaires, and the sky is the limit. Young guys, young ladies, and I thought to myself, why can't we just be one of them? What is stopping us? What is it? What is the difference? What do they know that we do not? Right. So that was where my curiosity got the better out of me, and that was where I started to explore. And that is how I entered into this social media space, right? And from there, just a very short span of 5 to 6 months, I've brought in, as of today, 22-man team. We are a 22-man team.
Wonderful.
And 5 months before this, Raymond, guess how many guys I have?
5 months before this, you have 15?
15, 5 months before this, I had 0 guys with me.
0 guys.
That's right.
Wow.
So you see,
within 5 months, you scale
within
from
5
0 to 22.
That's right.
That's awesome.
That's right. So a lot of agents, right, they are watching us. They are
Yes.
watching me, right? Especially, you see, people tend to join you. Why agents join me?
Yes.
Right? This is the secret sauce. If
Yes.
you're all agents out there watching, right, experienced agent, new agents, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag why agents really join me. Because for the main reason, when agents start to see you progress, when your competitors, right, even your friends, when they start to see you progress, they want to know, like, what is it that he's doing different, right? And furthermore, that we are already friends. We are already friends on social media. You're friends on Instagram. You're friends on TikTok.
Yes.
You're friends on Facebook.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt for them to ask you, hey, Sam, really so good. Wow, really 14 OTPs you did. Wow, 10 OTPs again. When they ask me these kind of questions, right?
Yes.
And this kind of thing you can always justify. Share with them.
Yes.
They've seen me. Then they'll ask me, who is supporting you? Where the support comes from? How? What are you talking about? How can you talk for hours? How can you talk for 200 over days?
Yep.
Straight, right? So I share with them. I share them my secret sauce. And then they feel that, you know what? I'm going to do something different for myself.
And it's workable.
It's workable. It's
Duplicatable.
replicable.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not something that fall from the sky.
No.
Not
And it's
because
not
your
something which,
customer love you because the way you look, the way you talk
No,
only. It's
certainly
because of
not.
consistency, effort, put
Yes.
in day out.
Yes.
And that's where it can duplicate.
yes.
So let me ask you one question. In your view, how has the buyer or seller journey changed because of all your social media platform like IG, TikTok, or YouTube?
Very interesting. Okay, so how my sellers and my buyers' journey have changed.
Yes.
Nowadays, Raymond, the marketplace,
Yep.
everyone is doing videos. Agree?
Yes, agree.
Right? If you are not doing video today, you are literally you are not catching up.
That's why
to
we
the
are
trend.
doing video now.
That's why we are in OPT. That's why we're in the first episode of OPT, right?
Yes.
You want to inspire more agents, experienced new agents. You want to inspire you guys.
Yes.
Right?
After hearing OPT, you will get more OTP.
Exactly. So you see, how does this shape, right,
Yes.
the futures of sellers and buyers, right, having that faith and that trust in agents today?
Yep.
Today, it's the norm to do home
Yes,
tour.
yes.
You open your Instagram, your TikTok, wow,
Full of home tours.
full of home tours.
Yes.
How do you differentiate yourself then? That's where the challenge comes, right?
Must
in
go
fact,
Korea to make the face look better.
in fact, if you say home tours, right, a lot of people are doing home tours.
Yes.
Then what about those who don't do home tours? You
Yeah.
really have a disadvantage there.
True.
Okay, so if today you're not into new media, you're not into social media, right? Honestly, the market is harsh. The reality is cruel. The marketplace out there is 不留情 one, right or not? Every man for himself.
Yep.
So when I come into the marketplace, I come to realize that everybody is just so salesy. Everyone's just hard selling, pushing you. And I thought to myself, how about, you know what? Let's go the other way around. Instead of being that, trying to be one of that agent that is very pushy, very salesy, how about we provide value? We provide value, genuine value. What do I mean by genuine value? If today if I were to be the buyer, what would I buy?
Yep.
Not today, what you can buy, what I would have bought, right? And let's say
Put yourself
different
in the buyer's
I
shoe.
put myself in the buyer's shoe. Put
What
myself
you want to watch on the social media.
Yes.
Because today I can say, whenever I take public transport, everybody is glued to their phone.
Yes.
And you want information, you just search on your phone. Everything is a phone.
Yes.
So we must go where the eyeballs land.
Yes.
And what Sam, what I like to point out is that you talk about serving customers,
Yes.
not selling.
Yes.
Because end of the day, I believe customers today are very well informed.
Yep.
So to really connect with them, you have to serve them. You have to show them what they want, and not push them, not sell them.
Yes.
Serve, not sell.
Yes.
In a way, correct?
Yes. Agreed.
Serve, not
Certainly.
sell.
Certainly. You serve, you do not
Can
sell.
be one of the mantra.
Oh, of
because end of
course.
the day, when you are serving them rightly, they will definitely stick with you.
Certainly.
Top of the mind, and definitely
Yes.
they say, I'll ask Sam. He will solve all my problem.
Yes. And that is the kind of provider you want to be. That is kind of
Yes.
agents you want to be.
Yes.
Right? Because right now, what are we selling? We're not selling products per se. We are
Correct.
selling our services.
Correct.
Right? We are actually a conduit to all these developers, to all these sellers, to the buyers. Right? We are
True.
getting them together.
True.
So today, if you appear to be a very salesy person,
Yes.
I've seen guys. I've seen real estate agents. Right? They are just pushing their sales, and I don't see them closing.
Yep.
I've seen it.
Yep.
They go to a new launch, right? And then they start
Yep.
pushing. People, they know about the new launch.
Yep.
What is it that they do not know?
Yep.
Right? Touch on things
Probably
which
they
do not
have done more homework. before seeing you.
Yes, and now with the help of ChatGPT, the likes of Google search, right?
Yes.
They will know it faster than you do.
Yes.
And they have the same information as all the agents out there. So what is it that can make you different now, right? It's no longer about, I'm showing the home tour now. Back then, perhaps 10 years back, maybe that was like the start of it, right? The start of this video era. Okay, fair enough. But now you are entering to a mature era where people are looking into this kind of information.
So am I right to say that you are actually, before whatever content you deliver online, you also observe a lot about what buyers and sellers they want?
Yes.
Constantly, watching out what they need. Then you bring it on to your platform.
That's right.
That's how your content stays relevant.
That's how it sticks to them.
That's how
right.
they want to watch.
Yes.
And your content is a fresh content that people wants to
they want to understand, they want to see, right?
They want to know more.
That's right. And I just add on to that, guys. So that's one more pro tip for you guys, right? How I manage to get my content day in, day out and remain relevant to the marketplace. It's whenever I go for a listing presentation, right? I meet many sellers, guys. I meet many buyers, many sellers. Numbers which you would never understand, you would never believe it's ever possible, right? Just give you numbers context. Every day on TikTok now I'm hitting, every day I'm trying to hit 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day.
Yeah,
Wow.
3 hours a day.
How many sessions?
So around 2 to 3 sessions.
2 to 3 sessions.
2 to 3 sessions. Back then when I started, it was just 1 session a day.
Okay.
Right? 1 hour a day only. Okay, 30 minutes to 1 hour, right? And then after that, I just formalized to be an hour a day because my audiences sometimes, they are working, then they end work, right?
So how many hours you put in? Because after that, you still got to meet customers, you
Yes.
still got to negotiate deals, still got to
Yes.
close deals.
That's
wow,
right.
amazing.
So how many hours I put
you
in,
have? I think God gave you 48 hours a day.
and I tell you guys, the beauty of social media, right? Because you don't have to travel to work to do social media. Right? You can do it at the comfort of your office, at the comfort of your home, right? So it's not about how much resources you have; it's how resourceful you are. Okay, so I make best out of my time. Every waking hour that I'm awake, I plan my time accordingly. Guys, I've done TikTok live in a kopitiam before. All right,
In a kopitiam.
in a kopitiam before.
Not noisy, meh?
Noisy, but I do the mic. I have the mic, man. So the mic has the noise cancellation, right?
I see.
And guess what? After I finished my TikTok live, right, Raymond, one uncle came to me, Hey, 小 boy 你是卖房子的 Immediately.
Wow.
I tell uncle, 对，你可以帮我查我这个
Next time
估
you
价
do
吗
MRT lah. MRT got so many people.
So or maybe, but then again, you do it in the MRT because of the close proximity of space, right? You might, people might be in your TikTok live, they might be uncomfortable lah. So for kopitiam,
Just joking.
for maybe somebody really go and do So for kopitiam, right, I like to take the corner, right, the corner table, and then I just face the camera to me. Then I'm facing inwards, right?
Yes.
So and behind me is the road lah,
Yes.
right? Kopitiam, so they will sure see what is this guy doing,
Yes.
So to me, right, it's not about how much resources I have, it's how
Yes.
resourceful you are, man.
Yes.
Like exactly like today, if let's say I got 2 appointments,
Yes.
okay, one at 10 a.m., the other one at 1 p.m. 3 hours difference,
Yep.
right? Your listing presentation roughly lasts around an hour or so. So that makes you with another 1.5 hours of free time.
Correct.
As opposed to just sitting there, right, eating and just consuming content. How about, guys, try this, all right? In between your sets, okay, you go and do TikTok live. Go and try. Doesn't matter. 1 person see, 0 person see, 5 person see. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right? What matters is that consistency. Are you willing to step out of your comfort zone?
Yep.
Today, if I give you 1,000 viewers, are
Yep.
you ready or not?
Yep.
Can you speak to them? Can you engage them or not?
Yep.
That's my question to you.
True.
Right? A lot of my competitors, a lot of agents out there, they always message me and say, I watch your TikTok live, I'm inspired. How do I join you? I've received a lot of inquiries, And then Raymond, next year when coming 2026, 7 agents on the queue list, wanting to join me,
Wow.
Because right now we all know, now is the CEA portal is already
Yes.
closed. You can't do the switch now,
Yep.
right? From November, December.
You will
Can
take
make the
effect
switch
on first
It'll take
Jan.
effect on 1st Jan.
Yep.
So these guys are wanting to jump on board because I tell them either you can stay at the comfort of your home and watch me continue to do TikTok live, continue to churn leads,
Or they what with you.
or they hot with me. Exactly. You either join me or you don't, right? and exactly today, if you have 0 experience in videoing, you have
Yep.
0 experience on social media,
Yep.
where do you look for? Who is there? Which manager is there? Which upline is there putting in the hours? I've seen many big names, they don't even do social media. They're not even on TikTok live. Their postings are not even consistent, right?
Yes.
But why? What can agents of today learn
Yes.
directly from them? So
Yes.
why join us? All right,
Yes.
very simple. Social
Yes.
media. You want leads. You
Yes.
got the time, right?
Yes.
You really want to try.
Yes.
Certainly, this is the place for you. Why
Yes.
company support, your upline support,
Yes.
and the culture itself. And this is the kind of energy that I give. 20 guys, the morning you meet me and the night you meet me, you see me on TikTok in the morning, you see me on TikTok in the night, is the same energy I portray
Wow.
throughout. And that is why people like.
What do you drink?
What do I
Red
drink?
Bull,
So of course, kopi o kosong. The secrets. You know, yesterday I was drinking kopi o kosong.
I thought you drink Red Bull.
Then my colleague, right, my agent's like, hey Sam, this is the drink of a successful man. I look at him, I'm like, bro, 不是啦，我不要糖尿病啦, I don't want, you know.
To keep the energy up.
Keep the energy up.
So let me ask you, if some agents still rely heavily on traditional marketing, what would you say to a veteran who's hesitant to embrace social media?
All right. Okay, guys, as opposed to, you know, bashing all the veterans and all, I don't do that. All right. I'm a person that encourage. Okay. I share with you why. Instead of, you know, telling them, you know, of course they know. They know. Come on, the veterans of today, they know. That's why they are veterans.
Because some people may not be as charismatic as you know, can talk like that, you know, so eloquently, and so content just fly out of your brain so instantly. Some people may be more reserved, more take it easy, you know, and they may feel like, wow, what if they are not so colorful on TikTok and people don't catch on?
Right. Actually,
you know what I mean? Not just veteran, even not veteran newbies also may have this concern. You know what I mean? So how to really work it? Okay. Is there a course they can attend, or how they can a course to be Sam Lim or whatever?
Okay. That's right. Okay, so now that you mentioned, right, Raymond?
Yes.
So this is going to be an open invitation, right? We want to do an open invitation, because why? We don't just want to inspire inwards, we want to inspire outward. And that is how all of us get to benefit. Right? Because you see, whatever I've learned, right, it's all contained within me.
Yes.
If today I don't need to share with you 100% of what I know. Maybe 30-40% of what I know, right, is enough for you to fly already. You have your own style.
Booster
Everybody.
already.
It's a booster, exactly. Right? So what advice do I have for traditional agents that have yet to try all this new social media way of marketing? Right? Number one, okay, understand how does this help you further. Look at this. I give you an example. I got one agent that relies heavily on traditional marketing. Young guy, all right, relies heavily on traditional marketing. He's a bit shy. He wants to be off the grid. Okay, and then he has been throwing money on mailers.
Because paiseh ma. They scared take MRT people recognize.
This guy,
hey, you yesterday I saw you. Hey, you're on my phone.
Correct. So my agent, right, he has been doing traditional marketing heavily, 100% traditional, 0% new media. What do I mean by 0%? When I look at his Instagram, Facebook, the last updated was 5 years ago, 6 years ago. You know, but there are people like that. There are people like that. In 2018, you can see, 2019, you're like, hey, bro, 6 years ago.
Reserved.
Yeah, very reserved.
Yeah.
Right, very reserved. And I share with you, Raymond, this is a real life example, real case study. Traditional agent, my agent with me. Okay, start of this month, 1st October, I had a year-end review with him. I asked him, brother, how's your traditional marketing coming along? He told me, hey, Sam, I give out flyer, I don't out. Cannot jalan how to the verge he tell me, Sam, you know what, I think I want to exit already the industry. Then I tell him, brother, relax, calm down, 有事话话讲有话好好讲 anything can always talk one right, 大事化小，小事化无 啦, correct or not? So I sat down with him, I tell him, how about this, you tag with me, follow me, right? Do something different. If you do the same thing, you expect different outcome, right? I quote Albert Einstein. That's insane. You do something that is the same and you expect a different outcome. Being insane, right? But if you do something that's different, okay, certainly you expect different outcome. Yes or yes? Yes. Right? So what I did was, I tell him, I said, brother, come tag with me. Appear on my TikTok live. Okay, just sit down, have a feel. Have a feel. Okay? And he did. He did. He had a feel. He tried to talk. He spoke, and he got better. Raymond, 21 days. 21 days of TikTok live he did with me. This person, right? I'm not going to name him. You just follow me on my TikTok live. You can see him also.
So he did consecutive for 21 days.
21 days. Consecutive with me,
without break.
Without break. He tagged with me.
So you also appear in his TikTok.
I appear in his TikTok live. 21 days, Raymond. He covered his first 5 figure.
So does he talk like yourself? Become like so charismatic?
Okay.
Sam Alakazam, like.
All right. So what you see, your environment shapes you.
Yes.
Right. Certainly my outgoing persona, right? My personality has rubbed over to him. Day 1 of him and day 21 of him is very different. And you see, guys, that is the reason why traditional agents don't want to do new media marketing. It's because they don't have the bandwidth. Today, Raymond, I ask you, you see on the floor got $100 and $50. You take which one?
Both.
Both, right? Confirm take both. Why will only people take one and not the other?
because their mind is limited.
Yes. So today's traditional agent, you have already made your money traditionally.
Yes.
You can always make your money in a new media way.
Yes.
You cannot limit your mind to just traditional because
Yes.
I cannot talk, I cannot do this. Like what my agent is facing.
Yes.
And you see just 21 days of transformation. It's a real life case study. You
Yes.
can interview him,
True.
right? And you
True.
can see what is the difference. Look at his mindset. And he comes in, I come into office, he comes into office. So the whole idea here is you must shape yourself to the environment that you want to be in. Today you want to do social media, you got to be with a team that is highly competent. Not just normal, highly competent. All of us know, right? You are the sum of what the 5 people are around you.
Yes. I think on that note, it brings me a memory of this thing says success comes by modeling. So your agent just basically models you.
Exactly.
And from there, although you may have a different persona, but somehow after following you, he
will-
catch.
Yes, they
He
will
catch
harness
it.
their
He will
own
harness
strength.
and with his own I believe everybody has their own persona, their own charisma.
Certainly.
So with that, it becomes a good mix.
Yes.
And he will also attract his own crowd.
Yes. Everybody
So
has their own crowd.
Everybody have their own
Exactly.
following.
Yes.
So you may be a reserved person, but you may also attract a more introvert crowd.
Yes.
They may feel that you are more sincere. Because
Exactly.
frankly, I don't think everyone
Once a
is so
loud
extrovert.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone who is like a actor or actress.
Exactly.
Sometimes they feel that this agent is more reserved, more refined. I think he's my style,
Yes.
and I can match with him.
Exactly.
So
Spot on.
so end of the day, don't be worried. Key thing is you got to follow the right person.
That's
follow
right.
the right model.
That's right. And of course, I'm in talks with Raymond as well, guys. If agents out there, experienced, inexperienced, right? We are having talks of providing, right, a 3-day social media course.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
3 days social media course for you to be literally, guys, up and running. Try,
Yes.
understand. From industries, experts, right? Guys, I don't claim myself to be the best or the best, but certainly I know what kind of strength I have, what kind of pointers which I can share with you, how you can keep, have a head start, how you can keep up to the current market. That is certainly, I'm pretty certain, I can impart to you this knowledge and you will benefit from it. All
Okay,
right?
great. So, Sam, can you share with us a success story where a listing or client engagement significantly benefited from your social media effort?
Oh, very nice.
One case study.
One case
or
study,
even more.
Okay.
Share with us your fanciful.
Can I share with you?
Stories.
I share with you the one that sticks the most on, the one
Okay.
that has the lasting impression.
Sounds good.
Okay. So Raymond, today what market are we in right now? Seller's market or buyer's market?
Frankly speaking, I always think Singapore is almost virtually always a seller's market because it always do well.
Okay.
But on the other hand, there are some listings happens to be buyer's market because of its conditions. For example, it's facing the expressway, it's facing the rubbish dump. So it becomes the buyer's market listing,
Right.
because of its bad attributes.
Right.
If not generally, in my view, most of the time sellers have the higher call.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So very good pointers which Raymond has shared. Okay. Right now, if you're talking about HDBs, okay,
Yes.
we are in the buyer's market right now.
Okay.
Why? 9,000 BTOs has entered the market. Over 10 projects.
Yeah,
for
the
this
biggest
launch.
competition is actually the HDB.
HDB. Exactly.
Not your next door.
Not your next door neighbor. Right. So it becomes a buyer's market.
Correct.
Buyers today, you for example, you lease your 5-room for $1 million.
Yes.
The buyer would think that I can buy from HDB for half of that price.
Yes.
For $500,000.
Yes.
Which would you choose, Raymond?
Of course, if my pocket allows, definitely I won't choose the more expensive one.
Of course, right? And it's not only just if your pocket allows, Raymond. You can flip after that.
Correct.
After your 5 years
Sure
LOP,
make money.
Sure make man.
Yes,
Correct or not?
yes.
The resellers are selling at 1 million, you buy at 500K. It's a
Yes.
no-brainer, man.
Yes, yes,
No-brainer. That's why you look at the BTOs, right? It's oversubscribed.
Yes.
Constantly.
Yes.
Right? So let me share with you this example, right?
Yes.
So right now, I got a seller. Okay, same thing in the buyer's market. Okay, because your question to me is how did my social media impacted on the seller,
Yes,
right?
correct.
So, and never mind, Raymond, buyer's market already can't call already, very tall already. You know what's even worse? They
What?
kena this thing called the ethnic quota.
Oh.
Walao eh.
So they only
Double-
can sell to a smaller
They can
group
only
of
they
buyers.
can only sell to a smaller group of buyers.
So
Can you
lagi
imagine?
buyers market.
Yes, lagi buyer times 2 market. Correct or Raymond? Hard to sell.
Yeah.
Hard to sell.
Yeah.
I sold the unit
But
in 1
for
week.
Sam, it's not hard.
I sold the unit in 1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
What magic you have?
What magic I have.
What
So-
black magic you put on the buyer?
what orange magic you mean? So what did I do? So you see, guys, in today's market, I always feel
Yes.
there is no product that cannot be sold. You just have not touched the right person. You have not
Yes.
touched the right buyer.
Wonderful.
Right? So that's where we come in as a conduit to find all these buyers. Okay, how? Through our social media pages. And how did I do it? So give you an example for this case. All right, they cannot sell to the predominant group there
Yes.
that is purchasing that area.
Yes.
Not going to say the race, okay?
Okay.
Right? For sensitivity wise.
Okay.
All right. So what do? I did a video
Okay.
and I spoke in other languages
Wow.
that is targeting the race of the other races that can buy into that development. Example today, Raymond, right? You speak Mandarin?
Yes.
So today if I speak Mandarin, you understand?
当然
You 肯定明白对吗？
没问题。
So example that case, let's say I can only sell to Chinese,
Yep.
right? To the Chinese race.
Yeah.
So what I did was I don't speak in English. I spoke in Mandarin. So I did a home tour in
because you
Mandarin.
connect better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct or Raymond?
True.
Certainly, right? Your
That's
mother
why,
tongue.
that's how our
that-
prime minister every time give speech must
Drink water, right?
then every time change language.
drink already. Wow,
must
that's
three
how.
language.
Drink already.
So you
Selamat
connect
pagi.
with different audience.
Yes.
Because if not, you cannot
You
connect.
cannot connect.
Yes.
If you speak in English, you are just like any other
Language
listings.
is very powerful.
very, very powerful. You can speak dialect, very powerful. That's where you come. That's
So
where
next thing
shine.
you're gonna learn how to speak Tamil, right?
Oh. So of course, so you see, it's very interesting. This journey of selling, right, which I've helped that particular seller faces an ethnic quota issue. Okay, faces the buyer's
So
market.
you spoke in Malay that it is a video.
Yes, I spoke in Malay. That video, okay, and then we hit the market, right? And you know where the buyer came from? From TikTok.
So the buyer watched your video
Yes,
on TikTok,
yes.
then reach out to you for
Yes,
viewing,
Correct.
and bam,
Yep.
you close the deal.
Yep, and in fact, one step back, it wasn't the buyer that watched my video, it's the buyer's relative that forwarded the video to the buyer. Because you see, Raymond, if today you are on the market to search for a house,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure your friends will also know, hey, Raymond is searching for a
True,
4-bedroom.
true.
Raymond is searching for a
True,
5-bedroom, right?
true,
You know, you have people that are out there, right? So that is where your friends will forward you all the listings that is 4-5bedroom free 的嘛，这种是 free 的嘛。
Yep.
TikTok 啦，you know, just
I won't
forward
pass a flyer. I'll just pass the
而已
link,
嘛
the
you get what I'm
link.
saying?
Yes, yes.
You build 一个人情 to your
Correct,
friend, you know, and
correct.
your friend also appreciate your help.
Yes.
And if 真的是成the
Yes.
seller happy, right? Your friend happy,
Yes.
the agent also happy lah. So
Correct.
that was what I did. Okay, and then you went viral. So the whole idea here is you speak in Malay, yes, but your video must have a hook. So that's where the technical aspect comes in.
So what hook you use this time?
So what hook do I use? Okay, so very interesting.
Yes.
The seller is a Manchester United fan. So I started with are you a Manchester United fan? I should. You know who ended up commenting, right?
Who?
The Liverpool fans. All the other fans commenting in, and as a result, it became very viral.
Wow.
It pushed out. It
Wow,
pushed out.
wow.
So sometimes you think that, I'm very scared. If I endorse a Manchester United, the Liverpool fans will hantam me. You get what I'm saying? Because, it's a all of us know, we got our own favorite teams to support, right? But then again, what we are really doing here, you are making the video go as viral as possible.
Yeah.
And once it goes as viral as
Take-
possible,
In a way, you make the strength of the house be shown.
yes.
At the same time, with TikTok, with your platform,
That's
it
right.
really went very viral very fast.
In fact, TikTok is a very fair platform. If your content is good, doesn't matter your following,
It
Remember,
will push
I've got
the algorithm will
yes,
work for
the algorithm
yourself.
will work for itself. Exactly. A lot of people always think, 哎呀，我只有10个人跟着我嘞，Raymond，我可以做咩？我20个人嘞，我没有什么朋友的嘞。But they forget this, right? The algorithm in TikTok, if your video is good, your video can connect. They look at the duration, of the connection with the viewers. That is what TikTok is there for,
Then
right?
you become viral.
Then it becomes viral. Then you push to similar people.
But at the end of the day, we want good viral, not bad
Yes,
viral.
of course.
Because
Good viral.
we are in the right industry that we cannot bring disrepute.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's not
yeah.
just being distributed to yourself, but to the entire good work the company
Yes,
has put in. So
yes.
therefore, whenever I do my TikTok live, whenever I do my videos,
Never put anyone down.
I don't. If you realize, I never talk about others. That's one. That's my big no, No, right? I don't want to talk politics. Certainly no, right? We don't talk about others. We talk about how we can help.
Yep.
We talk about we push
How
positivity
you
out
can
there.
encourage,
Exactly.
how we can
Yes.
lift everybody up.
Yes, how we can lift everyone up, exactly. And that is where people like you for who you are. Because
Yeah.
you are helpful in that sense.
Yeah.
And certainly if you are willing to help your
Correct.
agents, you're willing to help the sellers and buyers, what makes the seller and buyers think of you? Certainly they'll think you're a very nice, friendly and caring guy, right?
More
And
approachable.
Exactly.
They won't feel like, hey, what if I go to him, he say,
don't
get away.
correct.
It doesn't repel people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So that was the kind of narrative that I'm pushing. Okay? And the unit got sold.
Wow.
My seller tell me, Sam, Sipeh tok
1
kau
week.
lah. My seller is a Malay.
Wow.
But my seller
Which floor is the house?
second floor.
Second floor some more.
So you see,
Last time when I'm an agent, I very scared second floor.
and a lot, guys, I tell you, Raymond, in fact, a lot of people always tell me, Sam, buyer's market, how you sell so fast? So I tell them, is it the buyer's market or is it I'm fast? You decide. So you
It's
see,
the mindset.
It's the mindset.
It's the mindset.
It's the mindset. How fast are you reacting to the
Yes,
market?
yes.
People say buyer's market, right?
Yes.
But people still need to buy, right?
Yes.
Property still need to purchase, and
Yes,
people still
yes.
need to move out.
Yes.
Who is the one that is doing it? Why are there still millionaire producers when you are telling me it's the buyer's market? What are these millionaires selling? What are they doing differently that the others are not? Right? So that is something which we all should really sit down and reflect.
Yep.
Don't give yourself a limit, right? Don't just self-limit yourself and
True.
tell yourself, hey, buyer's market, I become
True.
quiet this year.
Yes.
All the more, Raymond,
Yes.
buyer's market, right? I'm on TikTok even more. I put in even more hours on TikTok, 3 hours of TikTok live. I let the sellers and buyers know that, if you want to sell your house, you want to buy your house, come to this platform, right? Come to us. Find us in OrangeTee. Established company, strong team, dynamic. We are able to present your house in the best possible manner. Where else are you going to get? Which other group out there is as is as keen? Which other group out there is as really invested as what we are doing? Because what I'm putting in right now is no longer about home tours. What I'm putting right now is my time, my effort in nurturing my sellers, my buyers, in nurturing all my audiences. Not just my audience, my agents are in with me, and I'm literally you're a force for all. A good force for everyone. And naturally, once you start to exude this kind of positivity,
Yep.
people will come.
You rub on.
It will rub on others. And that's why, my recruitment numbers. In fact, I just gotten an email for OrangeTee, top recruiter again, So you see, these are very good, very, very good, I would say,
Positive
benchmark.
affirmation.
Yes, positive affirmation that whatever I'm doing is right.
Yes.
And continue. And I'm just here for 5 months, guys. Can you imagine 1 year of hard work, 2 years of hard work? And I'm willing to go in.
Sky's the limit.
The sky is the limit. I'm looking at 5 years, 10 years, right? You
Yes.
must set your goals high. You have to set your goals high.
Wonderful.
Right?
So, one last question before we move on to the consumer side.
Sure.
What role does personal branding play in the way you present yourself online? How does it help you to build trust with customers?
All right. Okay, so branding, it's, I would say, something which a lot of agents out there,
Yep.
okay, got it wrong. People, example, Raymond, ask you, what does branding means to you?
It's how people perceive you
Okay,
before they get to know you.
nice. Fantastic answer. When you ask other agents out there,
Yep.
what does branding means to you? You know what they tell me, Raymond?
What?
Oh, what does branding means to me? I need to be like that guy, lor. I need to be like that person, lor.
But
I need to
everybody
be
is
that person.
different, what?
Exactly. Everybody is unique. You cannot be
Don't
somebody
just say
you're
everybody, your fingers, 10 fingers
Exactly,
also
all
different.
different already, right? What more you want to be someone else,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
how this branding works, okay? You got to find the best version of yourself. Every day you just got to show up, okay? You see, all this brand persona, all this online thing, it didn't happen overnight, Raymond. I did this TikTok live, my very first TikTok live session, like what I was sharing with you in Bangkok, right, was 1st of March. Why 1st of March?
2024.
This year, 1st of March.
2025.
Exactly.
Wow.
So it's around
So
230
it's just
days.
about 9 months ago.
About there? About
Wow.
there?
Okay.
About there. And you see, guys, why 1st of March? Okay, because 1st of March was where I entered into the Geylang Bazaar, right? So that was where everything started.
Okay.
So you see, guys, you have to be uncomfortable, right? In an environment where it builds you. You will certainly feel uncomfortable. When I was at the Geylang Bazaar, right? Pushing for all my packages and my
Yep,
services,
yep,
right?
yep, yep.
I felt very uncomfortable because there were a lot of people there. People were watching you. You do not know who they are. They ask you questions. Some of them ask you personal questions. They intrude into your privacy.
Yep.
So you also feel like, wow, is this for me? Is this not for me, right?
Yep.
But when, I'm very thankful that I gone through these 30 days of Geylang Bazaar, right? It's because from there, I found, what the market wants. I know what to say. What is, the politically right answer? What's the politically wrong answer? Guys, nobody will tell you what is right, what is wrong. You know who will tell you? The market will tell you what is
Yep.
right and what is wrong.
Yep.
Right? You think you're doing very well, the market will show you exactly the opposite of it. So that is where you get real, you get on the ground. You sometimes you just get your hands dirty.
Yep.
Okay, branding is like that.
Yep.
You have to try.
The best way to get the best feedback is from the customers.
Yes. And you have to try.
Yep.
A lot of agents, they're afraid to try.
Yep.
And even for my guys,
Yep.
I tell my guys, I say, today, if let's say this is a battlefield, right? If let's say you are in the ancient times, right? If I tell you to charge, I'll be the first to charge. If I tell you to do TikTok live, I'll be doing TikTok live. I show you. I will set by example. I will not just say, hey, go and do this, then I don't do. I will do it for myself. I will show you the result.
You lead by example.
I will lead by example. That itself is a branding. why I can attract so many agents, Raymond, it's because I put my money where my mouth is. If I tell you this is the way, I put it, I show you how is it being done, and you will see the result. The result speaks for itself, right? But what I'm doing here is consistency. A lot of people ask me, Sam, right, how do I get the fastest way out there in the market to be as viral as possible? Guys, if you're talking about shortcuts in branding, they're actually very unfortunate. There are no shortcuts in branding. Okay, why? Why I do this every day, why I show up every day, two main reasons only. Two main reasons why I do TikTok Live, okay, since the 1st of March until today. And my last session was actually last night, 10 p.m. I still on TikTok Live. Why? Because first, right, you got this thing called the compound attention. Every day you're on TikTok, right? TikTok pushes your algorithm, right? It pushes to others. So there's this compound attention is on you.
I see.
Right? And come on, TikTok, it's a platform that pushes videos. And if TikTok knows that you are a consumer and you are a content creator, certainly they'll match the two together. Okay? So that's the first reason why. Because I know compound attention. All right? Or in our layman term, it's like compound interest.
I see.
Okay? Every day you put your money grows compoundedly, right? The attention-wise is the same. Compound interest. And second, guys, why I shop every day? Because if I shop every day, I do not miss my lucky day. Right? If today I shop every single day, whatever opportunities that comes in, can you imagine? Today I do TikTok Live maybe 1, 3, 5. And then my opportunity comes in on Tuesday. The real buyer and the seller was on TikTok on Tuesday. You missed it because why? You didn't show up.
Yep.
And I cannot resonate to the point where, it's because of me wanting to rest and then I miss out on my sellers and my buyers, right? It's a very painful,
So you work every day?
I work every day.
Even Saturday, Sunday?
Even Saturday and Sunday.
Even on viewing days?
Even on viewing days.
Wow.
But the whole idea here is this, Raymond. A lot of people say, Sam, you got 36 hours, 48 hours. No, I also got 24 hours. I have a family. I have a newborn as well. I spend time with my family. But what I do is, like I said, I literally strategize all my working hours accordingly and I make the best out of it. So people think that, hey, Sam, wow, you work until 9, 10 p.m. But before that, I was resting, right? I do TikTok Live twice, thrice, 1 hour each only. People work 8 to 5. Raymond, how many hours is that?
Actually,
way more
sometimes
like
we put
8 or 9 hours still, bro. Sometimes still OT, right?
Yes.
10, 12 hours, But I only work 3 hours only,
It's about productivity.
Yes.
Not just about the length of the time.
Quality over quantity.
Yes.
Okay.
Good
But
point.
of course, if you are employed out there, not saying that it's not good or what, right? Everybody has a different calling.
Correct.
You will do good work in whatever you are doing, right? Especially for us like agents, we got no fixed salary, we got no fixed timing. Therefore, we must make the best out of our timings. You see, the whole idea here is that this sales job is an art.
True.
How we paint to our clients, how we paint the story is an art. Different artists got different kind of painting. Why some people prefer the ancient paintings? Why some people prefer the new media kind of painting?
True.
It depends on the painter. It depends on the artist. We are all artists. Even on social media, right? I'm also an artist, right? I'm showing to my audiences what I want them to know, what I want them to see.
How artistic you are.
How artistic I am. How I can sell your house in good time at a good price, right? Just by using social media. And I always tell myself, do I want to do this? Or do I want to go out there doing traditional marketing, sweat out there in the hot sun, knocking doors, getting rejected, feeling tired, feeling very, not just mentally, but physically exhaustion, as opposed to just seated here, Raymond, in the comfort of our aircon, in our office, the support of our team. Which would you choose, Raymond?
Definitely choose the easier way.
Of course.
But I'm just thinking, like, for example, what you say is very true. The person that you're knocking on the door on could be us watching TikTok Live on Sam. And when you are knocking on his door, he will feel intruded. But when he's watching Sam on his phone, he's admiring him rather than being intruded.
Exactly.
So would you rather intrude your customer or would you rather let them admire you?
That's right. That's a very good analogy.
Yeah, I think that's more important, right?
Yep.
And at the same time, I also think of this phrase as well, this acronym as well. We share VCP. Visibility, credibility, productivity.
Nice.
Because at the end of the day, it's only when you are visible, then you can build your credibility. Eventually, you will be productive.
Nice.
So I would say what Sam did very well is definitely he did the VCP every day.
Yep.
Not just Monday to Friday,
then
but
Saturday.
every single day. So, okay, let's move to the consumers.
Right.
I think we can talk for hours here. So, Sam, definitely your TikTok is very engaging and definitely every day you have to show up like what you say. But let's say some consumers, they are not exactly on time in your TikTok, but they still want to know their home value through some online platforms. what's available for them to do.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, I get a lot of messages also, Raymond,
Yep.
on my TikTok. Sam, I missed out on your live. You
Yes,
know, can I find
correct.
out more about this?
Correct.
So, guys, here in OrangeTee,
Yep.
we have this thing called the Circles by OrangeTee.
Yes.
Okay. It's basically an AI platform, all right, where people can key in their concern. They want to know what's their home valuation.
Yes.
The Circle platform will
Yes.
show you, right?
Yes.
By OrangeTee. This is a new initiative by OrangeTee Tech. Right, you're talking about tech, you're talking about home valuation, you're talking about maximum affordability.
Yes.
Perhaps, Raymond, I mean, you want to share a bit more on what Circle has to offer us agents?
Yeah, so you can, as an OrangeTee agent, you can share this with your customers. The moment you share with them, they are tagged to you only. So you don't need to be afraid that company pass this lead to another agent. It will be exclusively tagged to you.
Right.
The beautiful thing is, after your customer has gone on, probably at night when they are more free, at 11 p.m. They log in but they miss your TikTok. Don't worry. They ask what is your home valuation. The system will ask what's the address. From there they key in, and everything. It automatically tell them the valuation. It will tell them, for example, they ask what is their affordability.
Wow.
Can I afford a new home?
Right.
Can I afford a 3-bedroom? So on and so forth. It will also ask some questions to qualify the customer for you. And the best part is, after they have interacted with the system will send you a message in the morning telling you that your customer has already get in contact with OrangeTee Circle, so that you can follow up with your customer and say, hey sir, how's the experience so far?
Wow.
And how I can help you from there.
Right.
So it will also, in a way, help you to pre-qualify your customers, and from there it's like a multiplier. It makes your work more easier.
Wow. In fact, Raymond, what I'm hearing right now, right, I've got just some ideas spun out, right, which is, guys, you don't have to wait for customer to ask you. You can send them, right?
Yep.
You've got all your existing customers, right? Send to
Yes.
them. Are you interested in knowing your home valuation?
Correct.
Right? Just fill it up.
Yes.
Send them. Use it as a text to
Yes.
push out, right?
Yes.
To get
and
that
on
interaction.
that platform itself, you also have research articles
Wow.
for them to read.
Research
Because-
articles.
Yes. End of the day, you don't want to just have the one-way street, just like another agent, but you, like what we say, serve, not sell.
I see.
So when you have content that they want to read, they find that, hey, you are not really like a typical agent that only asking them to buy their next house or sell
Right.
their current house.
Right.
You are really there to help them to understand and have a deeper knowledge of the market.
And all this is just being done by OrangeTee Circle.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Right.
So definitely it's something
Wow.
that I believe it will be.
Certainly. In fact, I just want to add on,
value-adding. Yes.
right? Guys, take note, okay? If you have missed out on this TikTok live valuation, if I'm pretty sure most of you are aware, try to use this
Yes.
as a push, okay?
Yes.
Push out, reach out to your consumers, reach out to your clients. Example, if today you have 10 clients on hand that you have already, reconnect, they have asked you certain question and then, somewhat became a pretty cold, right?
Yep.
Resend them this text, okay? Resend them this text to follow up.
Yes.
Ask them, are they keen to find out, feel free to speak to our latest AI,
Yes.
OrangeTee Circle,
Yes.
all right? And then you can understand. And the best part, what I'm hearing from Raymond is after they inquire from the AI system itself, the AI will generate a report and send to the agent.
Yep.
So meaning to say the agent knows what the consumers are asking.
Yes.
And you can send them targeted listings or even, more effective
In a
information
way, you
which they
save
want to know.
time. You save time
Wow.
for the customers. You save time for yourself.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
you don't need to keep repeating themselves to you again and telling you, hey, what am I looking for? What I'm thinking in my mind? Is this correct? Is this possible?
Wow.
It becomes a multiplier.
Guys, can you imagine if
Yes.
today you have a social media platform,
Correct.
right? You gotten your leads and you introduce to them this OrangeTee this Circles by OrangeTee. Okay, can you imagine the amount of value you're providing to the marketplace? Amazing, Raymond. I'm going to use this. I'm going to show all of you how is it being done. Right? If today you're still sitting on the fence, please, guys. If you already missed the first initiative, no problems. Okay, don't miss out on the second. Right? Or initiatives like this don't come by very often, and this is just hot from the oven.
Yes.
Make use of it. Make use of all these new initiatives that the company has invested, right? Software, platform is making our life easier. Why are we still out there, pushing things traditionally as opposed to make use of our system, make use of AI of today, AI 2.0, right? So these are exactly all our digital apps that will help us in our sales. I'm very sure this will be the way ahead.
Yes, definitely. So, last question of the day. Just now we talk about value, right?
Right.
So, how do you think that social media content really add value to customers overall? In a nutshell, like You only did your TikTok from 1st of March till now.
Right.
Can you give us some case study that just not besides the second floor house? Definitely you sell it very fast. Any other way that you think, in a way, adding value, like maybe that person was hesitant to engage your service, but from there he slowly understand. Takes a while to warm up, type, and how that your social media platform bring that value to him.
Right. Okay. Very interesting question. Okay, by Raymond. So, guys, I share with you. This is how I value add to my clients, which you all can learn in real time.
Yep.
Okay. More nowadays, if you all realize, government always have all these last minute policies in place.
Yep.
Right. You
Yep.
know, like your cooling measures.
measure at
Correct.
11:45.
11:45. Right.
Yep.
All your consumers, when they watch CNA, right, they watch Channel News Asia, they might not understand. They know, like, okay, this is the percentage, but when does it start?
True.
When does it start, right? What is the whole policy about? Who is it impacted on? They may not know.
Yep.
They will know like maybe 10-20%.
True.
The 重点 lah,
Yes.
the maybe the cooling measure, but they do not know the intricacies of it. So what you can do, right, especially to value add to your clients, to your customer base, is break it down. Use this information. If you all realize that, if you all watch all my social channels, right, my social videos, I like to use all this, these cooling measures, policies. I break it down into my own words. And that itself, right, my consumers will ask me, and I like to do this, guys. This is also another trick for you, another tip for you. Once all this news come on board, break it down into your own words, layman term, so that your consumers know. It's like that. Because you all must understand. CNA, when they present, it has to be, their own tone of professionalism, right? Sometimes the word they use, you might not even understand,
Yep.
right? But we know, we re-break. Right, we re-break all this into our own words, okay, rebuild it, and then we send it out. I like to send it out to my consumers. So, like, example, I got, let's say, 200 buyers and sellers, right? I send to them, have you heard of yesterday's, the latest cooling measure? This is one example you all can do, right? Why you must add value. If today you are constantly selling on social media just to sell, you will be that agent out there which people want to avoid. Nobody likes to be sold. Right? Everybody wants to be educated, on what's happening. Give them the option. Give them the option to choose. We don't want to just force them and say, bro, buy this, sis, buy this, don't buy anything else. People don't want that. They want options. And for you to even become that conduit of options presenting to them, you need to be able to show them that you are competent. You need to be able to show them that you're providing value.
Yep.
And you're not asking anything in return.
Yep.
And trust me, guys, the best salesmen out there are those who are not selling.
True.
Yeah?
True.
Yeah.
I think key thing in a nutshell is to provide value, educate, and end of the day serve.
Yes.
Because when you are serving, you become top of the mind. And once you are top of the mind, when they have someone asking them, hey, I'm thinking of selling my house, buying another house, you got to talk to
has to
Sam.
be you. It
You
has
got
to
to
be
talk
you.
to Sam
That's
because you're top of the mind.
You're at the top of the mind.
So today, I think that wraps up our first episode of OPT that will bring you more OTP.
Of course. All right, so thank you, Raymond.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Raymond.
Thank you for your time.
Certainly, this has
Hope that
been
this has helped
an
everyone.
interesting one. Certainly. In
Yes.
fact, guys, I hope you all stay tuned for episode 2.
Yes.
Right? We will be pulling in more agents on board
Yeah.
to share their experiences and how we can broad-base benefit as a company, right? Not individually, but as a whole.
I'm Raymond here, head of agency at OrangeTee.
And I'm Sam Alakazam. Right? We'll see you on our next one. Catch us on our next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.